Proverbs 31 verse 10 says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to Meditaciones Today's date is October 31st, 2021. I'm reading from our Women's Devotional, Brushstrokes of God's Love. Today's reflection is titled, Generation Z. In the second book of Timothy, chapter 1, verse 5 says, "When I call to remembrance the genuine faith that is in you, which dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and I am persuaded is in you also." During a masterful conference, the president of Mexico's Pan American University, Dr. Antonio Lozano, as a youth mentor, referred to Generation Z with a certain degree of concern. It's defined as a post-millennial generation. It's the young people who were born at the height of technology, between the years of 1995 and 2000. According to Dr. Lozano, this generation is characterized by an entrepreneurial spirit that seeks success, but with a high degree of uncertainty and anxiety, generated by the fear of the future and distrust in their own competence. This has caused psychological weakness, which doesn't allow them to grow in the human sense of the word. There is no doubt that young people have the strength to move the world in every sense. We should take care of our young people. This is a responsibility that mostly pertains to parents and those in charge of monitoring their growth and development. The factor that isn't included or that's excluded from Generation Z is God. The strength and intensity of young people makes them lose sight of the Creator and Sustainer of all things and all living beings. It is therefore our duty before God and society to remind them of their origin, day by day, with practice, day by day, with patience and kindness, so they may discover their final destination and not become simply wanderers who go about without God's GPS. I urge mothers, teachers, and mentors to pray for our young people. Let's walk firmly on the right path and leave behind clear and precise footsteps they can confidently follow to become successful men and women in this world, prepared for the world to come. Timothy had a devout mother and grandmother. Esther had a relative with vision. David had a father who led him. Samuel had a self-sacrificing mother who placed him in God's hands. And Jesus had Mary as a mother, who was surely an inspiration for him to fulfill his earthly mission. Let's take care of our children and young people. Maybe they are part of the Generation Z, but they definitely are part of the generation that will help end human uncertainty when they are used by God to courageously point out the way that leads to the kingdom of heaven. We invite you to listen to Radio Joven Adventista at www.jovenadventista.com, and please share this devotion on your social media with hashtag Women's Devotional, hashtag Radio Joven Adventista, and hashtag Meditaciones Diarias. We'd also like to invite you to download the Meditaciones Diarias app, available for both Android and Apple. I'd like to say thank you for visiting us here at meditacionesdiarias.com. May you have a blessed day.